Hey guys, today we're in the cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and all these people behind me have long since passed. But what's the one thing I bet they all wish they had purchased in their lifetimes? It's life insurance. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the different types of life insurance and show you the pros and cons of each. So stay tuned. Life insurance is a contract between an insurer and a policyholder that pays out a sum of money to the beneficiaries of the policyholder in the event of their death. In my opinion, life insurance should be the foundation of your financial house. Life insurance is divided into two main types: term life insurance and whole life insurance. First, let's talk about term. Term life insurance provides coverage for a specific period, such as 10 or 20 years. In simplest terms, term life is coverage you rent, and by surviving past the term date, the return on investment is zero. However, in the opposite case of death during the term period, the payout is so exponentially large compared to what you paid in, so that the overall cost versus benefit math makes term insurance a genuine steal. Term life insurance is usually cheaper than whole life insurance. It's always best to shop around, and a good resource is policygenius.com. Link in the description below. Now on to whole life insurance. Whole life provides coverage for the entire lifetime of the policyholder as long as they keep paying premiums. In simplest terms, whole life is coverage you own. Whole life insurance also has a cash value component that accumulates over time and can be borrowed against or withdrawn by the policyholder. In the short term though, whole life insurance is usually more expensive than term insurance. Now, there's a raging debate on social media about the pros and cons of each policy type. It's very hard to give a definite answer since everyone's goals and needs are different. That's where Ando Arashi comes in. We are a fiduciary, calling balls and strikes as we see them. We're not insurance salesmen, but licensed financial advisors, here to answer your questions via private financial health checkup at ando-arashi.com. Okay, shameless plug out of the way, let's get back to the video. In the debate between whole life and term life, I am Switzerland, open to the pros of each side. For example, buying whole life is critical for infants and children since kids cannot obtain term coverage. A $50K policy for a young child can be found for around $30 a month. Peace of mind for the unthinkable. I'll take that deal in a heartbeat. However, in adulthood, buying whole life becomes harder and harder to justify for a few reasons. The first reason being higher premiums. Whole life insurance is more expensive than term life insurance in almost every instance. The next reason, lower returns. The cash value of whole life insurance grows at a fixed rate of around 5% set by the insurer, which is usually lower than the returns you could get from investing in the S&P 500. This concept is called opportunity cost. Less flexibility. Whole life insurance locks you into a contract for life, which may not suit your changing needs and goals. So generally, it's better to buy term and invest the difference. But I also hesitate to fully join Team Term, as there are some rare cases for small business owners and others where whole life makes sense. But I really need you to pay attention to this next part. If you get nothing else out of this video, it should be this. Be very wary of social media influencers selling a bastardized version of life insurance called Indexed Universal Life, or IUL. Meet Curtis Ray, a TikToker and high priest of IUL misinformation. His IUL sales pitch has been thoroughly debunked by an outside source, honestmath.com, link in the description below. But he continues to peddle his snake oil, undeterred by facts or Google searches about his business. Finally, I will leave you with this thought. We all need a plan for the unthinkable. Please do not make your loved ones dependent on GoFundMe, palm extended to a cruel world, while in the midst of their deepest grief. For the monthly price of around 2 streaming services, you can obtain a reasonable term policy valued at around $500,000, which is one of the most responsible financial decisions you can ever make. If you have more questions, please visit ando-arashi.com and schedule a meeting. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Subscribe. Keep watching Ando Arashi for more videos.